Alright, so we're going to learn Ruby. There are a few different ways to practice Ruby. There are mainly two ways. So one is once you have Ruby on Rails installed from the previous chapter, you can go into IRB. Go ahead and type that in. And it should display something like this, where this is the version. And you can run different commands, such as put hello, and it's going to display hello, and puts return a nil or null value, so it just returns nil right there. You can do it here. The way that we're going to do it in the rest of the example is not through using IRB, but by creating a separate Ruby file, and we're going to execute that Ruby file in the command line. And the reason we're going to do that is because later on Ruby on Rails we're going to be writing Ruby commands in a file instead of doing things in the console. So we think it might be easier if we just practice everything on using Sublime or Notepad++, and then go to Ruby on Rails. So what we're going to do is right now I created a Rails directory. So let's go ahead and create just a new directory. So let me just create Ruby exercises directory, and I can go to Ruby exercises. Let me clear that, and I created a shortcut Sublime dot. What you can do is just open Sublime and open up include that folder into the project so that it shows up over here. And I'm going to create a new file. So let's just put hello, and if I do command enter, it just goes to the next line. Okay, so let's do put hello, and then let's save that as exercise1.rb because it's a Ruby file. And let's say puts coding puts dojo. So I'm gonna have it echo out or print 3 characters over here. And if I go here and then type in Ruby, and then the name of the file name is going to execute this file. Okay, so I can do a few different things. We can also experiment with print function. I save it here, I run it again, let's do it again, and notice that it said hello coding right there. The difference between puts and print, puts put a new line automatically, print does not put a new line, so it just continues on like that. Alright, so a few different things. I can put a comment by putting a pound sign. So if I put a pound sign and say just exercise, it's not going to run this this line. Now if I have a long comment, then one way is you can put a pound on every single line, or if you don't want to, then you can put equal begin. That just shows that you're going to begin a comment. So long comment, another comment, another comment, and then you can just put equal end, and whatever is included between equal begin and equal end will just be commented out. So if I run this, it's going to just run the exact same command, the output. Alright, here's another thing. I can also have begin block, and whatever gets inserted in begin, and then semicolon, not semicolon, the bracket, gets implemented before all the other codes. So let's print this is in the begin block, and if I want to run something at the end of the code, I just do end. This is in the end block. Okay, now let me just change this to puts because I think it's easier for the eye. So I save this, And then let me clear it now, and then let me try it again. Ruby exercise 1.rb, and notice that it implemented this. This is the begin block, and then implemented the rest of the functions, and then implemented whatever was put in the end. So now you know how to add comment, either one-line comment, multiple comments, how to write Ruby codes, how to execute it in the terminal, how to use begin and end. Thank you.